Hello, welcome. This is a video about working with absolute value. This question asks us to fill in the table for the equation y equals the absolute value of the quantity x plus 2. And they've given us certain x values, so we just have to take those x values and do what I like to call plug and chug. And that plug just means you're putting in that value and then evaluating for that value. So let's look at 15 first. So y is equal to the absolute value, and instead of x, I'm going to put negative 15 plus 2. That's the plug part. Now the chug part just means we're evaluating it. So absolute value is kind of like a lot of the parentheses and different kinds of grouping symbols in which you have to do the inside before you do anything involved with those grouping symbols. Before I take the absolute value, I need to first do this negative 15 plus 2. Now, negative 15 plus 2, having different signs, is negative 13. So, like, if in my elevator I went down 15 floors, 50, let's try that again here. Down 15 floors, and then from there I went up 2, I would still be below 0 where I started, still be negative. I would just be at negative 13. So, that's negative 13. However, that's still inside the absolute value brackets. Now, the absolute value is defined as the distance of a number from 0 on a number line. Negative 13 is 13 units away from 0, so that's 13. And here we have 13. Okay, let's do this again. I'm going to just put this right here, 13. And we'll just move over here again, but this time we'll use x equals negative 7. So y equals absolute value negative 7 plus 2. Negative 7 plus 2 would be negative 5. Absolute value of negative 5, 5. So over here we're at 5. And then let's see, x equals negative 1. And y equals absolute value negative 1 plus 2. Close absolute value. Now, negative 1 plus 2 is 1. So we have the absolute value of 1. And the absolute value of 1 is still 1, because the distance from 1 to the 0 on the number line is also just 1 unit. So here this is 1. 5. Let's use some of this space over here. So once again, we've got y equals the absolute value, but this time of 5 plus 2. Just to make sure we've got that right. Sure enough, it's y equals the absolute value of x plus 2. Y equals absolute value of x plus 2. And in this case, x is 5. So now I've got 5 plus 2. That's the absolute value of 7. And the absolute value of 7 is 7. So here we go. And then 8. Let's do one more here. Y equals absolute value of 8 plus 2. And that would be absolute value of 8 plus 2 would be 10. Absolute value of 10 is 10. There you have it.